What do I want? I want a world where my friends can smile!
Now that is a clear declaration of purpose. So what does Luffy, also known as Joy Boy, a protagonist from the anime One Piece, have in common with Jordan, a guest on the Best Path Forward podcast? Let's find out. Luffy and his crew had one singular purpose in mind in the land of Wano: overthrow the tyrannical leader known as Kaido. And in the midst of one of the best fights in anime history, Luffy awakened a new power. And once Luffy turned into Joy Boy, the fight still wasn't over. Luffy constantly reminded himself of his purpose. He promised to liberate the people that were enslaved by Kaido. And infusing that incredible power into one mighty punch, Luffy fulfilled that promise. During his episode, Jordan talked about the trials and tribulations he had before he started to focus on his purpose. He added structure and focus to his life, mostly focusing on his activity and output in the gym. And as his focus increased in the gym, he eliminated distractions. That way, he could really focus on his purpose and structure that he had given himself. Jordan realized that if he was walking at his highest level, fulfilling his potential, those around him would not only be taken care of, but they would also rise to the occasion and do the same for themselves. And though his leg was temporarily out of commission, he could still focus on his purpose. So he doubled down, continuing to go to the gym, keeping the routine the same, and not letting a minor setback derail his progress. Now, what both Jordan and Luffy have in common is that they both aligned with their purpose. Despite the setbacks, they never quit. They continued going until the job was done. If you're looking to refocus your efforts to align with your purpose, here are a few steps. Number 1, know your why and never quit. Luffy wanted to help the people of Wano, and the best way to do that was to get rid of their tyrannical leader, Kaido. And Jordan knew his why. He wanted to focus on making himself better day by day, and he was working out to get there. And despite setbacks, neither Luffy nor Jordan quit until their goals were completed. Number 2, own your why and cut the noise. Luffy did this by focusing his time while he was in prison to really develop and learn new techniques, and he used those techniques to defeat Kaido. And Jordan did this by having a routine set in place. He got up every morning to go and work out at the gym. Jordan removed distractions by ensuring that his alarm clock would always wake him up. This meant going to bed earlier so that he can make sure that the goals he made in the gym were accomplished. Number 3, lead boldly and trust deeply. Luffy did this by encouraging everyone around him that they could free the land of Wano. And he trusted that his crew members and other allies were strong enough to take care of the other threats while he was fighting Kaido. And Jordan did this by showing up to the gym even if he was on crutches. He trusted those around him to load and offload any type of equipment that he would need to focus on the goals he could still hit despite being injured. Now, once again, I highly recommend the anime One Piece. It's an excellent example of how you can really focus your purpose, train hard, and inspire those around you to complete your ultimate purpose. And speaking of ultimate purpose, if you want to find out how an alarm clock can help you refocus your efforts, go check out Jordan's episode of the Best Path Forward podcast. We'll see you guys next time.